Hey everybody, we're going to start math, but first I want you to get out your graded speed drill. This is lesson 155. If you, for some reason, lost speed drill lesson 155, you can write your Roman numerals 1 through 20 and take a picture of it. That's what your speed drill is. So today's speed drill is pretty easy. You have 5 minutes to write 1 through 20 on Roman numerals. So I want you to do that now and then take a picture of it and don't forget to send it, okay? All right, pause this video and take that. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to review some geometry terms. Intersecting lines, trapezoid, square, ray, line, simple closed curve. This is parallel lines. Polygon. And remember, perimeter is the distance around a polygon. So we would just have to measure all of these sides. This is just a regular angle, or we can call it an acute angle. That's what it is called. This looks like a square on its side. It's a rhombus. This has a 90-degree angle, so this is a right angle. This has 3 angles. It's called a triangle. Circle. Perpendicular lines. Oops. Get ahead of myself. Rectangle. This is a parallelogram. Congruent angles. Line segment. And a point. Alright, remember deca. How long? Remember 80s, 90s, 10s, 20s. This is 10 years. 10. Deci, deca, and deci are the same. It's 10. Now, deci is 1/10, so it's the opposite, and then deca is 10, but they're all forms of 10. Okay, this is milli, which is 1,000. Centi, 100 centimeters. This is 100. C to M is just 10, and kilo is 1,000. All right, deca, this is 10. Deci, 1/10 or 0.1. Centi is 1/100th or 0.01. 1/1000th or 0.001. 100, 1,000. All right, I hope you guys know those. Now, yesterday we talked about perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around. So if we're looking at our room right now, perimeter is going on the outside edges of the room and going completely around. That is perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around. Now this room is the shape of a rectangle, so if we're trying to find the perimeter of this, we plug in our formula. And our formula is P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Or P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W. Why is that? Because if we had perimeter, and let's say this was a rectangle, these two sides are the same, and these two sides are the same. So instead of saying, one side plus one side plus one side plus one side, we could say, I can multiply this side by 2 and this side by 2 and add them together, and that would show us the same answer. Let's look at this. If we have L and W is 12 feet and 8 feet, well, first of all, we know it's not a square because it's not all sides are equal, so let's plug in our formula. P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Ready? All right. P equals, let's put our formula, 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Now, we plug it in. P equals 2 times 12, because L is 12, plus 2 times W, or 8. Now, P equals 2 times 12 is 24, plus 2 times 8 is 16. 24 plus 16. 4 plus 6 is 10. And then carry the 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. 40 feet. Perimeter is 40 feet. Okay. And that's how you solve the perimeter formula for a rectangle, 2 times the length and 2 times the width. Today we're going to learn about something even easier, and this is the perimeter of a square. Now, what do we know about a square? We know that all sides are equal and there are 4 sides. And that's what makes it a square, because all 4 sides are equal. So, let's say I have a square and I have this side is 3 inches, and this side is 3 inches, and this side is 3 inches, and this side is 3 inches. Well, I could say 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. Or, to find the perimeter, I could say, hey, there's 4 equal sides, or 4 groups of 3, so 4 times 3 is 12. So this is where we get our formula. P equals 4 times S. And this is our formula for a square. If you can remember this by S, P equals 4 times S. This is our formula for a square. Thing to remember, there's 4 sides and they're all equal. And that's what S stands for. P, perimeter, equals 4 times S, or that means side. Okay. So, 7 yards, we could do 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, because a square has 4 sides, right? It's 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 7 is 21, plus 7 is 28. Or we could just do our formula. P equals 4 times S. Now we plug in S, which is 7. P equals 4 times 7. And now do it. P equals 28. And we're talking about yards, so we put it here. See how easy that is? This one's a lot easier than a perimeter of a rectangle. Now look at this one. P equals 4 times S. P equals 4 times 18, and then P equals 8 times 4 is 32, and 3, 4 times 1 plus 3 is 72 inches. That is our formula for a square. So, let's say it quickly. What's our formula for a rectangle? P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W. And what is our formula for a square? We have P equals 4 times S. Now, I want you to look at page 279, the perimeter of a square. Since a square has 4 equal sides, the perimeter can be found by using the formula P equals 4 times S, or an S stands for the side. Okay, now section 1. Find the perimeter of these squares by using addition. Now, squares have 4 sides. So, for A, write it down. What's 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12 what? 12 yards. Good, put that down. Now B, we're finding perimeter of this square, and the side is 9 inches. So 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 equals 9, 18, 27, 36. It equals 36 inches. In the last one, we have 4 sides of a square, and one side is 21. So we know 21 and 21 and 21 and 21 equals 84 inches. How'd you do on section 1 for perimeter? Okay, we're going to go to section 2. Find the perimeters. Now we're going to use our formula. I love it. So, some of you can just do these in your head, but I don't recommend it, and I don't want you to do it. I want you to write the actual formula down. Please write the actual formula down, because when this gets harder, what we want to do is train your brain, retrain your brain. We're going to train your brain to write these down so that it just becomes like, oh, I do this, I do this, I do this. We're trying to make it like something like brushing your teeth or tying your shoes, something you just remember, or riding a bike, okay? So, ready? The first one, we put the formula. It's a square. P equals 4 times S. Put that on the top. Then we do P equals 4 times 3. And then underneath it, put P equals 12 yards. Okay? Now let's do B. I'll do it on the board. S equals 9 inches. Okay, so S equals 9 inches. I want to show you exactly how I want you to write this. Ready? Underneath. P, our formula. P equals 4 times S. P equals 4 times 9. P equals 36 inches. Boom. We are done. And that's exactly how I want you to write it, okay? The next one is 21. And you might notice we're doing the exact same problem as up top, and it's just to prove to you that you get the same answer doing it both ways because it's the same thing. S equals 21 yards. No, it's 21 inches. 21 inches. So you're going to go P equals 4 times S. That's our formula. P equals 4 times 21. P equals 84 inches. And we didn't really need to do that one because, solve it because we already saw it up there. So it is 84 inches. Now, section 3 says, find the perimeter of these polygons. Our perimeter is the distance around. Perimeter is the distance around a polygon. So we have to look at what we're measuring to know the right formula, right? For a chocolate chip cookie, you're going to put chocolate chips. For a raisin cookie, you're going to put nasty raisins inside. And if you follow the wrong formula, you're going to get the wrong thing. And that's what gives people trust issues. Because oatmeal raisin cookies are nasty. I love chocolate chip cookies. I actually like oatmeal cookies, but raisins, blah, they just ruin a cookie. Okay, ready? Let's do the first one. It says a rectangle. What's my formula for a rectangle? 2 sides are equal. Oh, yeah, that's right. P equals, ready, write this down, 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. We're finding perimeter of a rectangle. Now, it says, now I'll give you a hint. Some of you might forget this in these formulas, but even if you forget it, look at what they're giving you. They gave you L and W, so you know you need an L and a W, not an S. Okay, so P equals, and then now we plug it in, 2 times 15 plus 2 times 11. And now we solve. P equals, what is 2 times 15? Yeah, think of your clock. 15, 30. Right, 30 plus, what is 2 times 11? 22. All right, now add. What is 30 plus 22? P equals 52. 52 what? Oh, we're talking about feet, so it'll be 52 feet. And circle. All right, now let's do the next one. It is a square. What is our formula? Our formula is, for a square, SP equals 4 times S. Good job. Now, our side is 8 feet, so P equals 4 times 8. And what is 4 times 8? P equals 32. 32 what? 32 feet. We're talking about feet. And then circle because that's our answer. Last one is a rectangle. Oh, I know my formula. P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. And I'm actually going to keep mine up so I don't have to rewrite it, but you write yours right underneath. P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W. Now let's sub it in. P equals 2 times 21 plus, well, this is the big one, plus 2 times 17. P equals 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. 42 plus 7 times 2 is 14, there's 1. 1 times 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, P equals, add them, 2 plus 4 is 6, 4 plus 3 is 7, 76, what are we talking about? Inches, and circle. Hey, how did you do on those? Did you do well? Okay, section 4. Let's see how well you know those prefixes. Which one means 100? 100 is hecto. Hecto. Hecto is 100. B. Which one is .001 or 1/1000th? 1/1000th is milli. M-I-L-L-I. Milli. C. Which one means 10? Please get this. Remember I said it's 10 years, like the 10s, the 20s. I am from the 90s. Maybe you grew up in the, well, you guys grew up in the 10s, I guess. The 2010s. Hopefully you said it's deca, like a decade. D-E-C-A. Now D, which one means .01? Okay, think of a dollar. Put a dollar right in front of that. A dollar sign right in front of that. Oh, what is it? Remind you of? Oh, that's worth 1 cent. Yes, centi. C-E-N-T-I. And then the next one, 1,000, is kilo. K-I-L-O. And the last one, .1 or 1/10 is deci. D-E-C-I. Okay, section 5. Solve for n and check each answer. Remember, the same thing with these formulas. Write them down. Okay, so n plus 8, always solve for what you know. I'm going to, you pause this, please. Jeremiah, I'm talking about you. He was like, you're going too fast. Pause it. I know you're super fast, so Jeremiah. You probably already finished this. So pause it, and then when you guys are ready, press play. Now, if you do it early, and even on this side, we'll be pausing. But if you do it early, the only one you're hurting is you. So I would just do it on your own because you want to be able to do these. Okay, so if you pause, you first solve for what you know. So it's n plus 8 equals 8. Then we got to get rid of, we have to get n alone to set a trap. So we do n plus 8 minus 8 equals 8 minus 8. N equals 0. And 0 plus 8 equals 72 divided by 9. 8 equals 8. Okay, ready? Let's do the next one. N plus 5 equals 20. N plus 5 minus 5 equals 20 minus 5. Next line. N equals 15. Next line. 15 plus 5 equals 13 plus 7. Next line. 20 equals 20. Last one. N minus 3 equals 40. N minus 3 plus 3 equals 40 plus 3. N equals 43. 43 minus 3 equals 8 times 5. 40 equals 40. Woo! We're on the back side. Pause it. Do it. Make sure you pause it. Pause it, pause it. I'm talking to you, Titus. He laughed this time. All right, so pause it. And when you're ready, I'm going to tell you the answers. The quotients are... for A, 6A is 318, B is 81, and C is 76. Okay, section 7. Nicole entered a story contest. The story could not have more than 1,500 words. So their limit is 1,500 words. Nicole wrote 6 pages with an average of 233 words per page. How many more words could she have written without going over the limit? All right, well, first we have to figure out what? How much she wrote. And if she wrote 233 words a minute, words per page, and there were 6 pages, we have 233 6 times, or 233 times 6, which we will get, what do we get? Do you know? We will get 1,398, and I hope you did the work for that. 1,398 words written. That's how many she wrote. But remember, her limit is 1,500. So the question is, how many words could she have written more? How many more? That word, the key word is how many more, which we know for story problems that have how many more, we need to subtract. 1,500 minus 1,398, and you get 102. All right, B. Spencer spent 3 1/3 years with his parents as missionaries. How many months did he stay? 3 1/3 years is how many months? Well, 3 1/3 times how many months make a year? 12, right. 3 1/3 times 12. Or you could do, and then you change it, 3 1/3 to 10/3 times 12. Cancel your 3 and your 12, and you get 4 on top. And 10 times 4 is 40. Another way you guys could have done this is if you said, okay, each year is 12 months. So 3 years would be 36, because 3 times 12 is 36. And then 1/3 of 12 is 4. 36 and 4 is 40. 40 months is your answer. Now, the last section. Pause your video. And when you get done, I'll tell you all the answers, okay? So I'm telling you the answers. And pause it right now. And then when you're done, press play. If you guys need any help, make sure that you are reaching out to me. I would love to help you guys on these problems. We're going through these quickly because we've already been doing these for months now. But if you do have a question on any of them or how to work them, please reach out to me. Okay, 8A, 15 13/8. 13/8 is equal to 1 5/8. So add that together and you get 16 5/8. And I noticed a few of you on your math test, you have the right answer, but then you don't keep going. Keep going till it's proper. So 16 5/8 is for A. B, you did not need to borrow, and then you get 8 3/6, which equals to 8 1/2. C, 147 and 13/20 over 22, or 13/20 seconds. 147 and 13/20 seconds. D, 6 3/6 equals 6 1/2. E, you do need to borrow here, and you'll get 18 7/10. F, 3/7. G, 530. H, 2/4 equals 1/2. I, 3 over 33, which equals 1/11. J, 153. K, 56 2/5. L, 7 1/2. And M, 639. Have a great rest of your day.